Welcome to Positive Atheism English Channel. From today, I am going to read out you a book on March on Atheism written by Dr. K. Veeramani. The great social revolutionary Periyar E.V. Ramaswamy lived up to 95 years and fought for the cause of rationalism, which later transformed as a mass movement. Founding an organization for the spread of rationalism is not an easy task in this land. Gautama Buddha was the pioneer rational icon this land had witnessed. Despite the rich ideological content in his propaganda, due to the intrusion of certain elements in his movements, the organizational identity as rationalist could not be sustained later and it was converted as a religion. Still, there is a mythical belief that Buddha was one of the avatars of Hindu god Vishnu. Sculptures depicting it are displayed in many temples. Perceiving the difficulty of the journal of rationalist movement in this country, Periyar laid the foundation and led the movement by setting himself as an example. Periyar was a unique revolutionary. The labor and the hardship put forth by him resulted in reality on many fronts of social system, which he could witness during his lifetime itself. Periyar remained himself and as well as made his organization as role model for all the rationalist movements. To the extent the ideology of Periyar movement is robust and relevant, the approach adopted through organizational activities to achieve the rationalist objectives is also vital and remain as emulative for others. The nature of the rationalist ideology is basically significant with intellectual orientation. In many countries, the rationalist organizations function as intellectual congregation with elite discussion. The transformation of such discussions as deeds are generally dismayed. Periyar broke this setup and made the rationalist organization responsible to the society through its activities at field level. The indoor rationalist endeavors were made visible and vibrant by involving the masses aggrieved by the ill effects of the social system. Periyar was clear-cut in his thinking and leadership that any amount of discussion and interpretation on rationalism would not benefit the society unless they are translated for their practical application. While doing rationalist propaganda, Periyar thought that it was inevitable to speak against hard realities which was not acceptable to many people even though it would benefit them in the long run. The public have to be educated on rationalist line. At the beginning, such rationalist endeavors would face stiff resistance and opposition. Unmindful of such unpleasant response from the public, the mission has to be continued. On most of the occasions, it becomes inevitable to speak on matters which are not palatable and difficult to practice. Understanding the nature of the social task he has shouldered, Periyar decided to find his organization as social movement. He took a hard line not to participate in the political process, but at the same time, he made himself to be identified with his political views. Direct participation in the political process would compel anyone to take only palatable things to the public in order to seek their mandate. Such compromise is the beginning of the vanishing point for any rationalist movement. The chief disciple of Periyar, C.N. Annadurai, affectionately called Anna, who became the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, later described thus, rationalism does not mean repudiation of basic and fundamental truths and maxims, but the annihilation of dubious modes of thought and action. Rationalism, both in thought and action, is meant for the development and progress of the society. What are the impediments for the advancement of the masses in the society? These impediments have to be eliminated through rationalist approach. The social impediments that are pertinent in the indigenous society are conservative and retrograde by discrimination. It is a man-made discrimination. In order to perpetuate it on a permanent basis, it was made as if it was ordained by God and religion. It is advocated as birth-based discrimination with caste identities. Gunnar Myrdal, Swedish economist and Nobel laureate, points out in his book Asian Drama, Volume 1, thus, caste is deeply entrenched in India's traditions that it cannot be eradicated except by a drastic surgery, and for this there has been no serious political pressure. As a result, caste is coming more and more to be tacitly accepted and privately condoned. Equality and equal treatment of human beings are the fundamental principle of a rationalist approach. Anything that negates equality or remains a stumbling block has to be removed, if required has to be blasted out. And from here, I shall read out in the next episode again. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English Channel presented by Dr. Samaram Multi-Channel Network, which crossed 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.
Please download Samaram Multi-Channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.